Hey everyone, Magic Edward here. How you all doing? I know lockdown isn't treating us all with the best positive vibes, but I just thought I'd check in to see how you're all doing. So today I'm going to be touching on a few rather interesting things. First off, just want to check, how are you all? You should totally get in contact to see how you are, so I know you're doing okay. So, the first one I'd like to talk about is still life. So, whether you're in education or not, I think I'm going to touch on some really cool advice here and some really cool tips on how to help you. Now, the first rule of still life is you do not have to stick to what you just see and draw it. One of the real cool things that I learned in foundation is you can actually crawl out silhouettes. Now, I'll show you a few methods on how to do that in this video, so stay tuned if you're interested in that. And secondly, I'm going to be showing you how to make a bag out of bags. How bad can it go? So, I'll show you what I've done so far. So, this beautiful ball is made out of recyclable bags. Now, I watched a video a couple of days ago, and there was a really brave lady who went to go and clean up the ocean, and my highest praises to her. And she got bags from the ocean that had just been thrown away due to carelessness, pollution, and I thought, I need to try something out here. So today I've just been cutting out bags and bags and bags that literally no one gives a damn about in the house. So I thought, right, it's time to have a go. So I've got my crochet needle, I've got my knitting needles as well for backup, and I've even got a pair of arms, see how that goes, and just see on the results. Also at the end I'm also going to be doing a little bit of modelling on my tie-dye as well. I have been doing some more, and I'm also going to be showing you my last project in foundation, which I managed to find. Today we've just been cleaning out the house, and I'm not really a hoarder, but I believe in giving things a second life. So let's get started on the bag for bag thing. So after about an hour, let's say 45 minutes, an hour, I managed to crochet out of a plastic bag. Now, it doesn't look like much, but this is from a bag for life. Now, we have tons of these, and it's just a shame, because they're meant to be a bag for life, but we're just throwing them away, and it's sad. And yeah, it doesn't look like much, but I've decided that I'm going to make tiny little bags, and these little bags for life are actually going to be plant pots. Now, I was inspired by this by a lady who cleaned up the ocean and actually made a bag out of recycled bags. But unfortunately, I'm not that talented. So I thought, you know what, I'll give this a go. So I'm gonna go and find a plant, and I'll be right back. Oh geez, I'm so bored during lockdown. I have no idea what to do. Or do I? So, you know, Halloween's just passed. I kind of missed my spooky opportunity here. But have you ever been afraid of your own shadow? Just got you. So, now we're going to move on to some still life. Some advice. So, has anybody ever just, stood there and thought, how am I going to draw you? Or they've just done a basic thing and they've not been happy? Well, I've got some tips for you. So, first off, I'm going to show you the continuous line and panorama kind of approach. So here goes. So that's the panorama / sketch technique. Now, sketching really quickly is a great way to keep up your exercise and your ability to draw. If you start to slip away and not do sketches much, it actually becomes a chore. So keeping up with everyday sketches, no matter how rough or how quick it is, always keeps you, well, again, I like to think it's a nice reminder of what art can bring you. So it's not that exciting, it's not meant to be that brilliant, but it's amazing what you can do digitally, which I'll show you in the next episode. So here, the video is focused on different views of myself. So I'm just quickly doing a continuous line based on or inspired by Pablo Picasso, just sketching what I can see really quickly, joining it up to the next movement and then joining it up to the next movement. So almost like you're watching movement. It brings life and movement and a little bit of tone and texture into your work, and it's an absolute brilliant idea if you're in a rush for still life classes, because your model isn't going to sit around forever. Plus, if you just sat in public and you're drawing very quickly and you have a meeting in 10 minutes or you're on lunch break, it's a great idea just to sketch things down. At the end of the day, it doesn't have to be a fine piece, or it can be the start of something absolutely wonderful. Remember, you can also try different pen markings, different pencils, paints even, if you have the time. Now, I quite like the rough technique. It kind of excites me, but I enjoy like the continuous thing. It's almost like it tells a story. It's like a connection, a line. Now, that's personally my favourite. Now, the next one I want to show you is the shadow technique. So it's not that hard, and I'm just going to basically talk you through it right now. So basically, I have my book here, and I have my light projecting on me onto a blank wall. I'm looking onto the blank wall, and I'm looking at my shadow, and I never take my eyes off the shadow, but my hand draws. So it's going to be a bit of a rough sketch, but I'll show you how to do it. So really quickly, I'm looking every so often down on my page, just draw what you can see. And again, it doesn't have to be brilliant, but you've got a shape. And yes, it can be absolutely very spontaneously abstract, but at the end of the day, it's a good idea. So the next idea I want to show you is a layering technique. Now, I learned this in my still life class in foundation. So I'm going to drop this pen now because I don't need a pen for what I'm going to do now. So all I need is some nice toned paper, and I just need something to draw. Now I'm going to draw with my scissors, so watch on that. So I have my first layer. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to find some other textures, maybe some typography maybe, and keep layering this up along with drawing on top. Now I'm going to build this up, so watch this space. Okay, so I've done a few layering techniques here. So first off, I've done some ripping out techniques here. Gives a little bit of texture, also gives a little bit of a mystery of what's going on here. And here's a positive even, sorry, of my outline. And here I've put the negative space and then done a ripping version of my silhouette. So there are loads of ideas of what you can do. Don't be boring, because still life is not meant to be boring. It's meant to be art, it's meant to be fun, and it's meant to be creative. Now I'm going to do probably one of the weirdest things ever. Now I'm actually an ambidextrous, but I'm stronger in my right hand. But I'm going to have a go and draw with my left, and I'm not going to bother about what kind of lines it makes, because at the end of the day, it's meant to be bizarre. So here goes. And also, I'm not going to be looking at the page, so I'm just going to totally be relying on what my hand's doing. So I'll be talking to you guys. So I will be doing a tie-dye demonstration after this as well, which I'm really excited for. And as you can actually see as well, every so often I am flicking over into the page. Try and avoid that. Trust your instincts, trust your hand. It's not meant to be, it's not going to look exactly the way you want it, especially first time anyway. So my tie-dye, I've learned to try and take pigments out of other things as well. And I've also just thought as well, let's do a quick time thing. So I'm literally, in the next 5 seconds, I'm going to stop what I'm doing and I'm going to look at my result. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hands down. I can tell you, oh my god. But it's something unexpected. The whole good thing about art is it's meant to be unexpected. So, draw with your shadow, draw with your wrong hand, draw large scale, draw small scale, draw as many different movements as you possibly can. Draw with different colours. Don't just stick to the black pen. Black's boring. Try and do blue, red, or even cross them over. Layering is a brilliant technique. It's very, very outstanding. So, you've seen how to make a small basket for flowers. You've seen a few tips on still life. My final thing is tie-dye. I hope you're enjoying these videos. Please leave a comment below, and Lottie loves you, baby. So, I hope you enjoy my tie-dye, and see you very soon.
Wide awake while lovers sleep, riding high while willows weep. Are there secrets left to keep, or have you told me everything? A kiss, a look, a word, a nod, lit up like a lightning rod. I swear to motherfucking God that I'll give you everything. All I want is everything. All I want is everything. Coming back for more. Colored sky, late afternoon, the meanest, hardest part of June. Baby says he's coming soon, and that he'll give me everything. Crickets humming after dark, by the lake, the moonlit park. A look, a touch, a kiss, a spark, I will give you everything. Coming back for more. All I want is everything. All I want is everything. Could fight the battle till the war is won, or we could love each other till the day is done.